Hello, this is Florida Plant Mama coming to you from Zone 10A, Central Florida. It's been a while, and it is quite chilly today in Central Florida. We are a whopping, I think, 60-something degrees. To me, that's cold. Anywho, I've been meaning to come out and do this video for quite some time, but the month of November and December, people have just been so busy, and I just really haven't had a chance to get out and film in the garden. I've come out and done a couple things here and there. I've kind of perused garden to see how things are looking, but really I haven't done any other major projects besides that last time when you saw me dropping those seeds. I don't even know how those seeds have done because I haven't been here in that long. It just, you know, fall is supposed to be the best time of the year to garden in Florida. Everyone says so, but every single year that I've gardened in Florida in the fall has been my most difficult time, just because first it starts off really hot. So you got to time the stuff just right before you start it. Then by the end, it gets really cold. You don't know when you're going to get a freeze. And in between there's the holidays, you know, I got to deal with Halloween, then Thanksgiving, then Christmas, and all that stuff just consumes all of my time and all of my energy. So the fall garden tends to suffer every year, despite the fact that it's supposed to be the best time to garden in Florida. So I figured this will be a good time to let you see what's happening in this garden. So we're going to do a quick little garden tour. And then I will try to harvest some sweet potatoes. Those sweet potatoes have been needing to get out of the ground since last month. But again, I haven't had a chance to do it. So maybe you'll see me harvesting the potatoes on this video. Maybe I'll make a separate video for the harvesting the sweet potatoes, if there are any even left in the ground, if the insects haven't destroyed them by now. It's a little after 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so the lighting isn't exactly the best, but hopefully you can still see everything okay. First bed we come upon is the old callaloo bed. I have gone ahead and planted some onions in this bed. We broke or removed the callaloo stalks and laid them down. These seeds will dry up and fall off, and then this bed will be reseeded for callaloo for the spring. Helps protect against weeds as I wait for these little seedlings to sprout as well. And then more onions here. I transplanted a couple of pieces of this, of course now I can't remember the name of this stuff. I'll put the name of it on the screen because of course now it slips my mind. Y'all know what this is. Anyway, I planted a couple pieces of the root and it has taken nicely. And then we have, remember my gardenia tree that I transplanted? I moved it over to this little corner and it's doing pretty well. It's doing well, even though this, oh my God, you guys. No, I'm not that old, because I can't remember the name of this thing either. Hibiscus, Turk's cap hibiscus. Woo! It's getting really difficult in these parts, okay? Bear with me. Anyway, I put down the gardenia here, and the Turk's cap is providing a nice little area of shade for it. It might be a little too much. At some point, I'll probably have to cut that back. That's still, why can't I remember the name of that thing? Oh well, I'll get back to it. Anyway, let's continue. Cranberry hibiscus is still going strong. I haven't harvested in quite some time. Let me see if I can show you the flower. Sorry about the lighting, it's really bad. All right, that's the best I can do right now. Anywho, moving forward, we continue. Things are doing great. Look, I'm about to have 10 million goldenrod seedlings popping up anywhere and everywhere because I let this go to that. And when it goes to this, these blow around. Now, I love goldenrod, but I don't know how I'm going to feel about picking it out of everything and everywhere. Oh well, it is what it is. We've got our potted fruit plants here. A couple flowers trying to bloom. I'm not going to name everything. We've done that before. I'm just going to kind of let you see what this neglected garden looks like. Like, I was supposed to be giving these cranberry hibiscuses to a friend. They've probably outgrown this pot here, and they're still sitting here. The nursery still has some stuff in it. Not doing very well, but it's there. Feverfew is actually growing. Those are the peppers that were stunted, and they are still stunted. Oh no. My sugar apple trellis here is falling apart. Sugar apple should be losing its leaves pretty soon, I think. All right, let's continue. Let's go inside. Oh, here are the potted fruit trees. Everyone's doing okay here, except my carambola, my Cary starfruit tree. It gave me about 5 or 6 ginormous starfruits, and then it just lost all its leaves. I don't think this tree is supposed to lose all of its leaves, but I could be wrong. I mean, I do the scratch test, and it's still alive. So I'm not gonna bother it too much. We've got just these leaves. That's it on this tree. It's crazy. The other one is doing fine. It's full of leaves, so I don't know. And I've been waiting 100 years, 100, maybe 300 years for these doggone things to ripen. These are my, what are they? You guys, I'm having a tough time today. June plums. Whew, these are my June plums. And they're just taking 300 years, like I said, to ripen. Am I supposed to take them off of the tree in order for them to ripen? I don't know. I feel like when I had a batch before, I let them ripen on the tree. So I don't know. We'll have to do a little research about that. We still have flowers here. These are mums. Let's go inside. It is a bit of a jungle, I'm sure, because I have done nothing. No weeding, no planting, no trimming, no nothing. Just as I wanted. The butterfly pea is trellising upward. I don't know if it's going to go over this door like I wanted it to, but we've even got some pods there. This little thing right here, this is like self-planted weed thing. It is coming from over here. I didn't even plant this thing. Here it is. So I've got to figure out what that is. Okay, we got some flowers over here, a volunteer tomato, and more of this stinky salvia. Okay, and our herb bed here is doing very well as well. Look at my time. Look at the time, y'all. Look at this time. Shampoo ginger is starting to look very tattered. Look at this crazy forest. Can you even see? Everything is growing into the paths here. Look. That pumpkin or squash or whatever it is has gotten this far. It is trailing over everything. Look this way for my Barbados cherry, my avocados. Look, more of that goldenrod in the way. Look at this. Look at this squash or pumpkin or whatever it is. I've got flowers. I don't have any fruit. It is just vining and vining and vining and vining. But I think all of the flowers have been males and I haven't gotten any fruit. It so sucks. Who knows though? I'll just leave it alone. Provides good ground cover, I guess. I see any female fruit at all, or any female flowers rather. I don't. Okay, we've got a rosemary in this pot that was supposed to go in the ground weeks ago. Maybe I'll get that today. And look, my Gomphrena. They are blooming. I love that flower. All right, let's see if I can get over in here and continue. This is my herb pepper bed. Look at my Tabascos. No, I haven't gotten out here to pick the Tabascos. I need to. Got a few zinnias. Look at, I've got to straddle and walk carefully to get through this squash plant or pumpkin plant or whatever it is. Look, it's even growing on this trellis. It's hilarious to me. Okay, down in here, I planted some carrots. I also put in some sugar snap peas, but they were here. but maybe they got shaded out. I don't see them. No, I see zinnias. Got a little butterfly pea still left, but I don't think my sugar snaps. Oh, look, we got one. It's tiny. I think they're too shaded in this area. I planted sugar snaps in a couple different places because I didn't know where they do best. Look at the strawberry bed, y'all. It's doing very well. And then we got this lime-quat tree. I got some lime-quats on it. You can see down there. But the strawberries, they like it here, I think. At least for now. We'll see what happens. A couple more Lilliput zinnias and some volunteer tomatoes. This is mulberry. It's gonna be losing its leaves soon. And another mulberry back there. Roselle, I still got Roselle that I need to pick here. That's the last of it. And then I'll be pulling the stalks. Another mulberry. And we got some plantain, some basil, some carrots, and 1,000,001 callaloo seedlings down here. All right, so I've worked my way back to the entrance of the garden, and we are going to take this route now. But first I wanted to let you see. Look at that. Isn't that the cutest little thing? Those are little baby celosias from the celosia plant I had in here that went to seed. It has sprouted. Now, if I had sprinkled these seeds in myself, they wouldn't have grown like that. Let's continue, let's continue. So, more goldenrod. I did not plant this here. More goldenrod. I did not plant this here. Now, remember those broccoli seeds that I dropped? That's what they're looking like. And I also did some onions and leeks and beets. Oh, look at, oh, they're everywhere. Oh, goldenrod. It's not it, y'all. We are not having a good fall season. But it's okay because I really haven't done much to deserve a very good fall season. I got my Ella Campaign over here. She looks like she's trying to tip over. I didn't realize I'd have to stake her. Ugh, but we got Ella Campaign with some dill. We were supposed to have some Jimmy Nardellos that I guess we don't have. And we were supposed to have some onions. We have maybe a few stalks here. And I did put some beets in here. No success. That's what we got for beet growth. We got a couple here. Maybe I'll actually get 1 or 2 if they fare well through any cold fronts that we may have. Peppers. I planted peppers everywhere. And yeah, that's what they're looking like. This one, this ají dulce is holding on strong. But the rest of my pepper bags, yeah. The wooden raised beds that my husband built are doing well for carrots, very well for carrots. The leeks, I think I'm gonna have to fertilize these because they're there, but they're growing very slowly. And I put in some lettuce in between. That looks like it's doing good. Beets, negative, no beets. And I don't know what happened to the turnips I put in here. The dahlias are still there. I put onions, Texas grano onions in here, and I don't see them. I see turnips, lots of turnips. I hope I like turnips. And more carrots. A couple of peppers in the back there. Oh look, I need to pick them. Those are the solchitos, and they've gone red. All right, over here, this is supposed to be my cabbage bed. I got a couple of red cabbages. They're just growing so slowly. I got Weathersfield cabbage. And, oh, these are doing well. Copenhagen's. I've got about 3 Copenhagen's. And then I got some more red cabbage back in here. And there are some fennel or dill or something there, and then some lettuce. All right. I've got to look at all the vines escaping from the trellis. And more of that cucumber. I mean, not cucumber, squash, butternut. It's either butternut squash or it's the Seminole pumpkin. I don't know which one because I lost the labels. I try to label everything, but I don't know what happens to the labels. After a while, they just, it's like a label thief or something. I don't know. My pears are starting, those are the Asian pears. They're starting to lose their leaves. I'll help them out, hopefully, if I can manage to get out here. We continue. Look, more goldenrod. I put in some lettuce here too. That's looking pretty. I grow the lettuce. I haven't really picked and eaten much of the lettuce that I grow though. The crazy thing is, and I need to stop doing this, I will grow things and forget that I've planted them, or I will grow them and then just realize that I'm not gonna eat what I'm growing. We don't eat lettuce like that in this house. We don't really do salads very often. Every now and then we'll use the lettuce for something, but it's not like a constant thing. But I had the seeds, so I figured, hey, I might as well just plant it and maybe we will use it. Got some more turnips looking great over here. Everything else, some dill and fennel, not too bad. The garlic is coming in. Look at my elephant garlic, look how big it is. And then we got some onions in there. I gotta take all these grape leaves off. I don't know if they're acting as mulch or if they're smothering my little onions down here. See, look at my little onions. All right. Okay, it's not all a loss. It's not all a loss. I thought coming out here would be a disaster. Look, weeds. Weeds, weeds, weeds. Actually, those may not be weeds. Are those weeds or are those the dandelions that I planted? They don't look like dandelions, do they? Now I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look it up because I did plant dandelions over here and here I am pulling them out. Continuing on, pepper plants in here. Pepper plants in here. They're still alive, still producing peppers, which I need to harvest. Those Oshitos, that's been my best pepper this season. Okay, so here's the thing. I've gotten pretty good harvest on some of the things, but it's been so busy this season that the other issue that I've had is using the stuff before it goes bad in the fridge. This is so sad. I've had to put so many things in the compost bin that I just didn't get around to using because it's been so hectic with work and everything that I haven't even been cooking very much. So I've got to get much better at that for the year 2025. I've got to get much better at preparing home-cooked meals and actually using the produce that I grow. I say it every year, and every year I try, and every year I get overzealous and plant things that I don't end up liking, eating, or cooking with. We got a few empty bags here. There goes that squash, pumpkin, whatever vine again. It is like everywhere. We'll go around this way. The grapes are starting to lose their leaves. More butterfly pea. And we have some hardy kiwi down here. It's lost its leaves. This is that new trellis that I put in. And look it's looking a little tattered. Just a little, but it survived. This is the passion fruit. And I have some sugar snaps that are growing here. I think they like it, so I may plant some more. I had some flower seeds here. Hold on, let me get the dogs. All right, got the dogs. They were making so much noise. Okay, so back to the sugar snap peas. They like it here. I got them on both sides of this trellis, so maybe I will get at least a few sugar snap peas. And over here, I planted not dandelions, not gladiolas, not tulips. It's the yellow flower. What's the thing called? Is it dandelions? No, it's not dandelions. Ugh, I'll think of the name. Well, I planted them here. And I planted them here. And they are doing very well. And then I also have some German chamomile that sprouted there. I've got spinach, y'all. Red tabby spinach. Look at, oh my God, I cannot believe I actually grew some spinach. Now, there was supposed to be a couple bags of spinach, but I'll take the one. I'm happy. We continue here. We got a dahlia in the middle and some more herbs, yarrow. And in here, I think I just planted some garlic, and some of it is coming up. It was the garlic that I just vernalized in the fridge, regular old grocery store garlic. I had a few that were starting to sprout, so I decided, let me just go ahead and put them in the ground. And so that's what's come of them. It's not doing so great, but I didn't expect much. And I put some beets in here. I got a couple little things going on. Here are the fruit trees. We got the Fuji apples. And we've got the tiny guavas, the Cattleya guavas. Lychee, longan, shrimp plant. You know, the trees are doing their thing. This thing here, this little tree, I don't know. We've been talking about what we're gonna do with this tree. It is the Snow Queen nectarine. And I've had this for, I think, a couple years now, and it's been moved. I think it's been moved about 3 times, but it does not thrive anywhere that I move it to. And look, now it looks like it's starting to sprout branches at the very base, which need to be cut off. It's still green, but this is as tall as it's gotten. I'm thinking maybe I'll have to move it again this season. Anywho, I got some blueberry plants here, a bag of things, assorted things. Of course, look, a goldenrod has decided to slide in here. Either there's a goldenrod or it's a plantain. The legs, which I was supposed to do something with and haven't done anything with. And then the nectarine trees here have lost their leaves. The pomegranate has lost its leaves. Let's continue around. The banana tree that I moved is doing well there. And here are the sweet potatoes that I have to see about harvesting. Sweet potatoes everywhere. And then here are the pineapples and the dragon fruit and another banana tree. Okay. Oh, let me go back over here because I wanted to show you that elderberry, those 2 little elderberry trees that I moved the last time I was redoing that that passion fruit trellis. Look, they're growing. All right, back to this section of the garden. So we got the mint that's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be way back there, but it travels. And this is the asparagus bed. I keep trying to put it to sleep, but these asparagus ferns keep growing back. Look at my bleeding heart's vine. You can't even see the trellis because it's covering it so thickly. So pretty. Okay, let's get through. Oh, the loquat tree is getting quite large. It was fruiting or flowering at one point, and now we have that left over in some areas. Okay. Bleeding heart, look at that. Can you see it? It's so pretty. Okay. And what else do we have in here? Another sweet potato bed to harvest from. Fire bush, variegated, almond plant, banana patch. With these bananas here still, I don't think that these are going to ripen because of the weather change. So I may have to just chop that tree down and use it as mulch. These branches here are starting to yellow, and that's okay. I leave them there so that they insulate the banana tree. Hibiscus here. There we go. So they'll just insulate the trees there. And I still have a few roselle back here to harvest. Oh, look at that. This little banana sprout. Look how tiny those little bananas are. They're not going anywhere. They're not going to do anything. That tree is going to need to be chopped down too. Then we have the ginormous mulberry tree. And I actually got a little mulberry on there. 1 mulberry. The longan tree has put on some height. And the cherry tree back there has also grown quite tall. I think I will go through this way. You can see it's very much a jungle. Society garlic is doing well. Sugar snaps are back here as well, but they have not trellised very well. They're all hanging about, but I've got to give them a little help to trellis. And then we've got the thing, you know, the thing. Seminole pumpkin, maybe. Oh, look, we got another ají dulce pepper back here. I didn't even know it. Great. I planted some things down here, some onions and things and dahlias. This must be a weed. I don't think this is a dandelion because it's growing even in the paths. It's got to get out of the path. And this thing, where are you coming from? This is a Tithonia vine. And it's not supposed to be here either. So somehow it's managed. Biden's alba, salt and pepper plant. Still doing its thing. I'm going to have to cut back this Biden alba. It goes crazy so fast. And then it makes it impossible to get through this path. Then I got this squash thing too. Looks like we got one paprika pepper that is ready. I have gotten like a total of 5 paprika peppers. It's so pitiful. And we got a jalapeno that's been ready for 100 years. And I think this is a paprika. I'm gonna take it. There we go. Yeah. We had some peppers back here. This, I don't know what this is. It's not, I don't know. I think there's a weed. Pepper has died. Got another pepper here. All right, well, you know, we're gonna have to work on the peppers again for the season. Now this is the path I'm supposed to take here. But it's overgrown, guys. Look, your longevity spinach is coming back. I decided that I didn't really particularly like the taste of longevity spinach, so I thought I removed it, but apparently I did not. It would be great if I liked it because it grows abundantly. Same thing for the sisu spinach. I do like it, but we don't really eat it that much. I got lemongrass in here that we're using, the pumpkin or squash in here, and there is turmeric in here that I need to move because otherwise I will never harvest it. I also have turmeric and ginger in its own bed on the other side there, but I can't get through right now. So I'll go around. All right, here we go. So sugar snap peas, whatever's left of cucumbers. I think the cucumbers are all done, actually. Sugar snap is flowering. Okay, so I'll get a few sugar snaps. I'm gonna put down some more seeds. Another asparagus. Maybe I'll spend some time out here just doing a little weeding and get it just semi more put together than what it is. Is this going to be a female flower? Oh, I hope so. Okay. And let's try and get around to the turmeric and gingerbread. To the turmeric and the gingerbread. Okay, so I haven't harvested any turmeric and I haven't harvested any ginger. I'm telling you guys, I've been slacking. I didn't even make my sorrel yet. None of it. None of it. None of it. Oh my God, guys, I'm so excited. Look. Look at that. I got one. All this vining and something is happening. Yes. It's a Seminole pumpkin. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Oh, I am so excited. I actually have a fruit. Okay. Okay. Just one, but okay, I'll take it. I didn't think I've had any. All I had with these doggone male flowers everywhere. But I think that other one over there is a female because it has a little lump on the butt of it. So the flowers with the little lump on the base, that's supposed to be female. Oh, I'm stepping on sisus. Okay, this is the turmeric and gingerbread. And I do have turmeric here. It's like bulging out of the dirt. So there is turmeric. If I leave it, it should continue to grow for next year. So we'll see what I do. But it's got some weeds in this bed too. And some of the gingers have died back. Do I see any more pumpkins back here? They're green right now. So it's hard to find them with all the rest of the greenery in here. But look at this thing. Look at this thing. It is out of control. It is growing into my trees. This garden just needs a little TLC, that's all. Sometimes maybe a little neglect is not bad either. Sometimes we baby our plants so much that we actually harm them. So I do what I can. But that's it, folks. That's what the garden is looking like now in the month of December. It is actually December 12th right now. And that's where we are. The weather has been erratic. Cold, hot, cold, hot. I don't like being outside in the cold. It's been quite busy. Dogs want to say hello. Hello, hello, say hello. Okay, I'm gonna get what I need and I'm gonna see if I have any sweet potatoes. Quick. If I do, I'll do another video of sweet potato harvesting very, very late. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, this is Florida Plant Mama coming to you from Zone 10A, Central Florida. If I don't get another video out before the holidays, before Christmas and New Year's, happy holidays, everyone. Okay, see you later, bye.